thing that I wanted to talk about, you might think has very little to do with the actual presentation, and it's about shaking hands. How many of you have ever shaken someone's hand?
Making sure it's firm.
That's a good thing.
Firm handshake, no, it's not firm. You just...
Okay, so we're going to talk about, and we're going to try, and we're going to practice shaking hands. Why is it important to learn how to have a good handshake? Yes.
If you're going to have a job interview?
Absolutely. What else? Yes.
So you can, or impress the person kind of.
That's right. For first impressions, right? How you present yourself. Yes.
It could be like after like a year of coffee or something, you could do your coach stuff.
That's right.
Yeah. Like, thanks for teaching me. Or if you thank your coach or something, you can take it there.
Absolutely. And if you notice when adults meet together, they
They
usually
usually
shake
go,
hands, right? Maybe not as students so much, but if you learn how to shake a hand at your age, okay, the people around you will take notice of that and think, oh, here's someone who knows themselves, knows what they're about, and knows how to give a firm handshake. Okay, so, actually, I would like to have 3 volunteers. Okay, how about you 3 right there? So,
Like me?
yes.
1, 2, 3.
Yes. That's why I have cards for later. Okay. So the rest of you, I want you to observe. So come up right up to the front. You're going to shake my hand.
Jason, this is not a firm handshake.
All right, so go ahead.
This is what you do.
All right.
Here we go.
No, stay up the front.
Clay.
All right. All right. Now, what did you guys like about those? What were some good things that they did? Yes.
They didn't like walk in and like go like this and go, wow!
That's right. There are ways to do handshakes, and none of them were like shaking my hand a lot, right? What else did you like? Yes.
That I think Hannah or Zan, I think it was, were the only people who said hello to.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to say hi, right? Yes.
Oh, well, like, it was firm, their hands wasn't like in the middle.
That's right. Okay, did you guys, was there something that you liked about how you shook your hand or something that you'd want to do different? No, you're good with that? Okay, back to your seat. And do you know if you actually Google how to shake a hand, you will find tons and tons of web pages dedicated to handshaking. Who knew that it could be such an important subject? So one of the first things that you're going to do when you go to shake someone's hand is you want to make sure that you're looking them in the eye. Okay, if you're walking up to someone, you don't really know where to put your hand, right? So you want to make sure that you're looking at that stuff. Okay, and of course you want to extend your hand, right? You're the one initiating the handshake. Now, how do we hold our hand? Everybody, show me. Okay, looks good. Everybody's got their thumbs up. You want your thumb like to be pointed up, not like this. Okay. That's right. So thumbs up, and you want to make sure you're shaking with your right hand.
Yep, always right. That's not right.
We do. We shake with our right
and
hand.
they get their right too.
Yep.
That's not.
Does it feel awkward? Okay. Well, we're going to practice. So you know what? And then maybe we'll switch and see what that feels like.
I don't do that. I do right hand.
Yeah, you do your right hand. Okay. How far into someone's hand do you go?
Right here. Thumbs.
Let's see your thumb. What's this part called right here? Anybody know? They actually call it the crotch of your hand. Okay. So you want to go, okay, so that the webbing, that little part, is touching. Because what happens if you don't go far enough and you end up like doing this?
Then you gotta use your thumb. He's like a D.
Yeah, got it. Thank you. It's a really weak handshake. So there's kind of 3 handshakes. Do you have a question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, it's kind of like, not really a question.
Yeah.
But make sure you don't go like, yeah, nice to meet you.
That's right. You don't
Or
want
you
to
don't
go
want
too
to
high.
go like, or like,
Not too high, not
nice
too
to
low.
meet you. Just the size of one. Yeah, like your yes.
Okay, so there's 3 kinds of handshakes. Okay, there's the firm handshake that was talked about. That's the one that you want to make sure that you get. Then there's also something that we call the dead fish handshake.
You go like, wow.
Does anybody know what a dead fish handshake is?
Oh,
like?
but then
So the dead fish handshake is when your hand is limp like this. okay, and you shake someone's hand, and it's kind of like that, okay? And you're afraid, so if someone's giving you the dead fish, and you've got a firm handshake, you're afraid that you're going to, like, break their hand, okay? So you want to make sure that you don't have the dead fish handshake, okay? What's the other handshake that you don't want to have?
The wiggly one. The noodle handshake.
Well, you know what? Girls tend to be a little bit more of the dead fish. What do guys tend to be?
They more to be the first.
That's right.
They're like grab.
It's almost like contact. Let me shake your hand and see how hard I can squeeze it. Right? Okay. Guys, you don't want to have an overbearing handshake. You don't want it to be too hard.
I have an overbearing.
Exactly. Okay. So.
I want those hands.
Okay, and we've kind of talked about it. You want to shake once or twice, okay, and then let go. So what I would like for you guys to do is, everybody has a card. I want you to get into your color groups, okay? So there's 4 colors. So yellow's over here, blue's over here, red's over here, and green's over here.
Yellow.
Okay.
Yellow. Green over here. Green's over here. Green's over here.
Okay, so what I would like for you to do, there should be 3 to 4 people in each group. Now yellow is at what? So I need 1 yellow to come over and be a red.
Oh, me.
Okay, so what I'd like for you to do is everybody's going to take a turn with everybody else. So you should be doing 3 handshakes, okay? Look each other in the eye. Someone be the initiator. Shake, okay? And then just go on down the line. Okay, so go ahead and practice. We'll do it the girls handshake. It's not weird for me. I'm left-handed. Okay, ready? Grab your seat. How do I grab Okay, I think most groups got to practice a good handshake, and some got to practice the other handshakes just to see what it felt like. It's kind of fun.
I don't squeeze as hard. That's sweet.
Okay, so if you're not sure, if you think you're a little bit strong, just lighten up a little bit. Okay, let's think of a couple things what not to do in a handshake. Yes.
Don't drag your fingernails into the person's hand.
That would be true. You don't want to have a painful handshake. Yes.
Don't roll your knuckles.
That could hurt. Yeah. Want to make sure that you're not gripping too hard.
Look them in the eyes, or don't look them in the eyes.
You want to look them in the eyes. That's right. I saw a lot of people looking up, and they gave a little bit of a squeeze, which was good, coming up the bottom of that handshake.
Was like,
yes.
If you have sticky hands before washing your hands, when you
Absolutely. Yes.
when you come up, don't go.
No, you're right. You don't want to see into your hand. Yeah.
Taylor, that Casey squeeze your hand, rolls your knuckles. Yeah, Casey grip really hard. It's not that tight, guys. Someone
Another thing that you don't want to do, say someone's really nervous to meet you and they shake your hand. Okay? Don't wipe your hand afterwards to get their sweaty.
Don't say, I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah, you don't want to be gross. What else is there? There's also, what happened, have you ever had it where someone's talking to you while they're shaking your hand? Okay? And then they keep on talking, and they keep saying stuff, and you're thinking, this is weird, when are they going to let it go? Yes. Okay.
My dad does that to me.
So sometimes you want to make sure that you're not doing that, but if someone's doing it to you, one of the ways that you can do it is just say, you just kind of grasp their hand and let go, and then it's not offensive that you've broken off the handshake.
But you don't go whoa,
that's
too slow.
Absolutely. Okay. So now what I'd like to practice with handshakes. Okay, so this is something, actually, one of the students said that practices this is with his mom when they're just kind of hanging around or whatever. You guys can practice handshakes, especially just to kind of get things right, get the timing right, get the firmness right. It's something fun that you can do.